As state governments across the country taking cautious step in unlocking, keeping in mind the state's COVID-19 situation, it is not a uniform process across the country. After being forced to shut down for almost 7 months in the wake of COVID-19 pandemic, schools in Tripura opened from Monday. However, schools in Tripura are allowed to reopen on a voluntary basis for students between class 9 to 12. Several new measures of unlocking started from October 5th, the first Monday after the centre announced its latest reopening guidelines. The Ministry of Education has prepared standard operating procedure for the reopening of schools on October 15. The SOPs are on health, cleanliness and safety, while emphasis has also been given to teaching and learning, keeping in mind social distancing. Meanwhile, schools in Tripura are allowed to reopen on a voluntary basis for students between class 9 and 12, as it resumed its classes on Monday. However, this is just a partial opening, as only students from class 9 to 12 are allowed to attend classes, and that too only if a no objection certificate is signed by the parents. Moreover, only 50% of the total strength of teachers would be attending the school each day. MHRD had earlier directed the state to open the schools from 21st of September onward. However, Tripura deferred it for 2 more weeks. The SOPs include maintaining 6 feet gap for social distancing. Everyone will have to wear masks at all times in areas involving classes, laboratories and sports. Frequent hand washing and respiratory etiquette has been also emphasized. Children will not be able to go to school without the written permission of their parents. According to the Unlock 5.0 guidelines, SOPs also include the flexibility of attendance. If students want, they can opt for online classes instead of going to school. There are many things related to the precautions to be taken for preparing and serving midday meals. Meanwhile, schools have also been asked to follow the alternative academic calendar of NCERT. During the evaluation, emphasis has been laid on adopting different formats for learning-based assessment instead of pen and paper tests. No immediate evaluation will be allowed until 2 to 3 weeks after the school reopens. Schools have been directed to promote online education, and guidelines related to mental health of students are also given in the SOPs. Based on UNICEF's guidelines to prevent the spread of coronavirus, a checklist has been included in the SOPs for a safe environment in schools. Bureau Report.